Hey everyone, this is lesson 4.7 called Divide Using Repeated Subtraction. And our essential question is, how can you use repeated subtraction and multiples to find quotients? Okay, so for this lesson you might need counters, and you also might need some grid paper to help you get everything lined up. John is building a backyard pizza oven with an arch opening. He has 72 bricks. He will place 6 bricks at a time as he builds the oven. If he arranges the bricks in piles of 6, how many piles will he have? So he's being prepared. He's getting those bricks lined up first before he goes. So it says you can use repeated subtraction to divide 72 divided by 6. So begin with 72 counters and subtract 6 counters. Okay, so how many are left? So the first time we do that, let me get my pen. We're going to take 72 minus 6, okay, and that's going to be 66. Okay, so that was the first time that we did it. Okay, so I'm going to put 66 up here. Okay, then it says record the subtractions on grid paper as shown. Record the number of counters left and the number of times you subtracted. So we did that the first time. Okay, then the second, we're going to subtract another 6. Okay, and that answer is going to be 60. Okay, so that was, we subtracted 2 times. Okay, and then we're going to subtract it again because we're not all the way down, or we haven't got rid of 72. Okay, so we're at 60 minus another 6. Okay, and 54 is going to be your answer here. Okay, so then you would have done that 3 times. Okay, so can you reach 0 eventually? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to put yes there. So if we were to keep doing that, just keep subtracting and just like keep tracking or keeping track of times, so 4 times, 5 times. Okay, so the number when you finally get to 0, okay, which you will after you've done it 12 times. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. Yes, there are 12 groups of 6 counters in 72. Okay, so if you were to do that 12 times, then you would have 6 counters or 6 bricks in each group to get rid of 72. So count the numbers times you subtracted 6 counters. Okay, and then I told you that was going to be 12 times. Okay, so there are 12 piles of 6 bricks. Okay, alright, so we're using subtraction to get rid of these, get rid of those bigger numbers. Alright, explain the relationship between the divisor, the dividend, and the quotient, and the number of times you subtracted the divisor from the dividend. Okay, I'm going to go here. You subtract the divisor as many times as you can from the dividend. Okay. The number of times you subtract is the answer, or the quotient. Okay. Number 2, what happens if you subtract multiples of 6? Complete the example at the right. So what multiples of 6 did you use, and how did you use them? Okay, so coming over here, the first one to fill this blank right here. Blank times 6 is 60. Okay, so that would be 10. Okay, So then 72 minus 60 is 12. Okay, and then coming down here, 6 times what is 12? 6 times 2 is 12. Okay, so 12 minus 12 is 0. Okay, I'm going to come over here and bring this 2 over here. So 10 plus 2 is 12. So that's just another way to look at it. Okay, so what multiples of 6 did we use? So first we subtracted 10 times 6 equals 60 from 72. Okay. Then we use 2 times 6 to subtract the remaining 12. Okay, well, I guess that's what we did. What numbers did you add and why? Okay, so we added the 10 and 2 because they tell us how many times in all the divisor 6 in the divisor 6 in all the divisor 6 was subtracted from 72. Okay, how did using multiples of the divisor help you? Subtracting greater amounts gets me to the quotient or answer faster. Okay. Alright, so we're not going to do any of these other ones. I'm going to go right here to the next page. Okay, and we're going to use repeated subtraction to divide. So we have 84 divided by 70. So how many times? Okay, if we look on that other first page here, first thing they did is they took 72 minus 6. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we're going to come here and we're going to go 84 minus 7. Okay, so 84 minus 7. Okay, so that's, I'm just going to write with pen, 77. Then, so that's the first time. Then minus another 7. Okay, that's 70. That's the second time. Okay, then 70 minus 7. That's 63. This is the third time. Minus 7. It's 56. Oops. Okay, so then we're going to take 56 minus another 7. 49. Okay, that's the fifth time. Okay, so then another minus 7. I'm not going to write it all out. Be 42. Okay, that would be 6. And next would be 35. That'd be 7. 28. That'd be 8. Okay, 21. That would be 9. 14, we're almost there. That'd be 10. Okay, and then we have 10, 11 would be 7, and then another 7 would be 12. So, alright, so our answer to that one would be 12. It took 12 subtracting 7 to get there. Okay, I'm not going to go through, this is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to make this lesson as quick as possible. So I want you to do number 2. Okay, check it with your answer. I want to see the work here, so pause the video, do the work, and then I'll write the answer. Okay, right there, so see if you can get that, and then this answer. This one's going to be a little different because you're going to get a remainder for this one. So I'm going to give you the answer, but I want you to show your work, okay? 11 remainder 3. Okay? And we're not going to do the rest of that or that, so I'm just going to go right to your homework. So I want you to do 2 through 6. Okay, I can do that one. We'll just do number 8. So only 3 problems on the front. And then we'll do 1 and 2. And then we'll do number 4, and then that will be it. Okay, so hopefully we can get through this lesson really fast. So only 3 problems on the back, and only 3 problems, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the front. Okay, alright, if there's any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day. Thanks.